We spent more than 3 hours in the federal courthouse around the corner as plaintiffs sought a preliminary injunction. They say they need action immediately because democracy is at stake. It was Governor Ron DeSantis who pushed the idea for ballot initiative reform earlier this year.
It's a cottage industry where people are getting paid to generate petitions. And so they can sign names and then get more money, and it's got to stop.
He and other Republicans had concerns about signature fraud in the 2024 election. That's after a state report suggested more than 100 petition gatherers had allegedly engaged in criminal activity, leading to the invalidation of thousands of names, though few, if any, were counted.
The initiative petition process is broken, and we need to put in safeguards to protect the citizens of the state of Florida from the known fraud that we know is occurring.
What the GOP majority came up with was HB 1205. It raises the bar to get a citizen-led initiative on the ballot. And Thursday, the new rules came before Judge Mark Walker, who's now considering halting them with a preliminary injunction. The President Obama appointee mulling if they violate the First and 14th Amendments.
Imagine you're in the first quarter of a football game and then they change the rules.
Plaintiffs' attorneys absolutely think the law is unconstitutional. Their client, Florida Decides Healthcare, seeking to expand Medicaid, thinks the new restrictions chill speech, making it virtually impossible to get anything before voters.
This isn't just about one campaign. It's about protecting every Floridian's right to have a voice in our democracy.
They have issues with the limited window of time to return signed petitions, cut from 30 to just 10 days. The group is saying it's forced to either face big fines for delays or big fines for poor vetting. Plus, new criminal penalties for petition gatherers are stifling the workforce.
Real Floridians saying they simply just are not comfortable participating in a process that might now expose them to felony convictions for things where they are not attempting to do anything wrong.
Plaintiffs say circulation has dropped 88% since the new law took effect. Smart and Safe Florida, seeking recreational weed, said something similar. Costs have increased 370%, while their weekly average for signatures dropped from 78,000 to as little as 12,000. You guys have any comment?
No.
Attorneys for the Secretary of State declined comment after the hearing, but they argued everything was fair and legal. That's as the chair of the Florida GOP, Evan Power, recently posted this about the case. Quote, out-of-state dark money groups trying to thwart the will of Floridians to protect their constitution. Very sad. We will fight. So when will we know more? Well, Judge Walker didn't offer a timeline, only saying, quote, I'll do my best to get an order out as quickly as possible. Please be patient. That's the latest out here at the state capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.